ready.
The topic is questions girls are afraid to ask guys.
Okay.
You're in for a treat.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't know the questions.
Can I be raunchy or no? Like, can I give? You want me to give like
You're
straight
gonna
up
give
answers?
Straight up, honest.
No matter
as
who the
raw-
audience is.
As raw and real as you can get.
Let's get it in. Let's go.
Okay. So, Mitch hasn't seen these questions. I asked on Instagram. I did a poll, a little question box on my Instagram saying, "What are questions that girls are afraid to ask guys?" And I had a lot of you message in, so I really appreciate that. And there are some really good questions. You're in for a treat.
Let's go. Let's do
Okay. Number 1. What's the first thing guys notice about a girl?
it. When you're single,
Yes.
well, I can do both. When you're single, definitely the smile and the butt.
The booty.
Yeah, smile and booty for sure. Like, smile is because they're facing you. That's what you're gonna see first. So the smile and plus the teeth. But then as they get moving around, like, it's definitely like, you know, like that's what it was for me at least. But that's what I'd say is it for sure.
Okay. And then, okay. So, what is the most attractive thing about a girl? I guess you kind of just answered this. But maybe not. No, you probably didn't.
Well, yeah, it's the most attractive thing.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's going to differ per guy, but I would just say, like, the first instinct, guys want to see a girl who's confident. You know, like, not like weird posture and timid. You know, they want to see someone like right when they come into a room, like just like captivate the room. That's super attractive to guys, probably for girls too. But then they want that booty. Like, they flat out do. They want that booty. So they're gonna make sure they peek and check.
Shoot,
you know?
we need to go to the gym. I need to grow my glutes.
Ladies, get that booty.
Okay. So this is makeup. Is more or less
Gosh, less.
better?
Less freaking makeup. The homies don't want a ton of makeup. So it's, if you're doing it for girls, if it's girls night out, like, go crazy. Put on everything. Put on a show. You know, like, it's your canvas. You know. Yeah. But no makeup.
I know. I think it's kind of funny how, like, majority of the guys say, like, less is more. Like, because
proof.
the more
it's
that
proof.
I guess I feel pretty when I don't have it. It's like the natural look. But it's like when I put on makeup and I like touch up, it makes me feel more confident.
Yeah, but the second you squint and get like closer, you do a good job because you don't wear that much makeup. That's
Thanks.
what.
But even when I go and
about
like get my makeup done, I'm like, wow, I'm freaking hot. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I
but
think
yes.
if honestly, if it makes you feel good, you continue to do it because no, whatever makes you feel confident, you should do it. But I do think it is good to embrace yourself too, and like feel like naturally beautiful too.
Yeah,
So whatever
100%.
makes you feel good.
You don't rock that much makeup, but you act super confident. That is what's going to get the
your
best
answer.
guy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, and eyelash extensions. What are your thoughts on eyelash extensions?
I think there's a range.
There's a range.
I think there's a a range where they overtake your face. Once again, it's the same thing as makeup. Like, the more fake you have, like if you have fake eyelashes, hair extensions, a ton of makeup, a ton of Botox, a ton of everything, then it's too much. You fake everything. Now the second eye or anyone else sees you, it's like, that's just fakeness there, you know? So like, they're totally fine. But if you just had eyelash extensions and a little bit of makeup, it's like, oh, that means she just wants to accentuate her eyes. I get that. But if everything is fake, then it's just like,
whoa,
there's got to be something else fake maybe. Or it's just like, I don't know if I can touch it without something falling off. So
I also think too, like, maybe this is just my thoughts, but like most of the time, I guess maybe it's different when I was single, and not that I don't get ready for you, but it's like when I go on girls night out, it's like most girls dress for girls, or like girls
100%. I dress for guys.
For girls.
I dress for dudes.
So like, yes, when Mitch and I go on a date night, like, I obviously want to look pretty, but it's like, I know what he likes, and so I'll like get ready
Yeah.
for that, but girls' nights is different. Girls like try to impress the girls, I guess.
Here's
Does
the
that
thing.
make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
And that's
So-
totally fine. Like, ladies, if you like, do you? If you want to try makeup, like, do your thing. Like, if it makes you feel like
Yeah.
$1 million, like, do your thing. It just, I think, recognize who your audience is. And
I do think
Go
it
for
is
that.
flattering that most guys like natural because
you're pretty.
Yeah,
You're freaking
we're
pretty.
beautiful
What if you made it
without
worse?
it.
What
We
if you
don't
made it
need
worse?
it. Yeah.
What if you're super pretty and you made it worse? You know what I'm saying?
you could take it as
So
a
I would
compliment.
exactly. I would
Yeah.
say like err on the side of less because you're probably prettier than you think. I think naturally, women lose confidence faster than men do, and so I think more makeup or more extra will be applied. But it's like no. You're. I guarantee you're a lot prettier than you think. I guarantee you there are a lot of guys that think you're smoking hot, but you might not think that about yourself. So you have to overcompensate with
Yeah.
other things. I would say you're a lot prettier than you think you are. Just I can almost promise you that you are.
Yeah, I
So
would agree with
wear
that.
less.
I would agree with that 100%. Okay, so what are big turnoffs for guys?
Turnoffs.
Just anything.
That's tough because I think guys there's such a wide range of what guys like.
Yeah.
I think guys. I think when maybe overly masculine, maybe, but not like from a body standpoint. Like guys like when girls work out for sure. And that, I think a lot of girls think that they can work out too much and have too many muscles, but that's really not the case. They really don't ever get there. It's rare that ladies do. So I wouldn't worry about that. I would say more like ultra competitive. Maybe might throw guys off. You know, like ultra argumentative might throw guys off too. What was the question again?
What's a turnoff?
Turn
for
off?
guys?
If she thinks it's funny to Dutch oven you, that's not good. If she's not super clean, probably. Because I feel like a guy, like, you know, if that's how the relationship works, where she's home more and she's takes care of the home, guy probably wants her to be
You're clean.
pretty clean. Yeah, I'd say those.
Cool. Do guys like when girls make the first move?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Some might, but nope. Nope.
Why?
Just nope.
Why?
Like it's just American norms. It's cultural norms. Like the guy is supposed to make the first move, and girls are waiting for it, you know. Now, is it bad? No. Like if a girl slides in a DM first because she thinks the guy's attractive or something, I don't even know if that's the first move necessarily.
Okay.
But if it's like asking you on a date formally, that was always really weird to me. When
Okay,
I got
like
asked
asking
out
on a
on a
date.
date,
Yeah.
like, hey, you want to go on a date? For some reason, I thought that was weird. Is it bad?
Was
No.
it like group dates? You're like, okay, that's fine. Like
Group dates is more culturally acceptable, yes.
But like if it's like one-on-one date, like, hey, let's go on a date, let's go to dinner, then you're like, whoa.
Culturally abnormal.
So
yeah.
like, okay, I guess this wasn't a question in the question box, but if a girl asks you on a date, are you expecting them to pay? Or are you expecting
I feel
them
like
to pay?
I feel like I would expect to pay still because that's
Yeah.
the cultural norm.
So like they're asking you on a date, but then you're having to pay for it.
Yeah, that's wrong
Yeah.
to do, but I always feel like I always did pay. But it's probably because I just never let them pay. I probably was just like, no, I'm going to pay. But I didn't like it when I got asked out.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at all. But I think that's different than a first move, though.
Okay.
I think the first move nowadays, it's becoming more culturally okay to have the girl DM the guy first. I mean, most relationships now, or a lot now, start on social media. At least like the first, likes on their pictures or the first DM. But I think the guy should be the one that says, "Hey, let's go out."
Okay.
I
so,
think that's how it should be.
Okay, so this isn't a question, but now it's questions coming up in my head. So let's say you're interested in a guy. You're single, interested in a guy, and you want him to notice you, but you don't want to make the first move.
Double tap his pictures; it flatters him.
Okay,
Just
so
double
like
tap.
making little subtle moves,
That's
but
flirting.
not like.
That's flirting. That's not the first move. That's
Okay.
flirting, I think.
Okay.
Like coming up to you at a party and saying, "Hey, let's hang out," would be like the first move.
So let's say you're making those moves, small subtle moves, and he's not doing anything. Does that mean he's not
He
interested?
just doesn't like you. Trust me, guys get hit on less than guys hit on girls. It happens less when guys get hit on, for sure. So if it happens to a guy, typically they get the butterflies and they really, really like it. So they'll capitalize, trust me. And you can try once. If they didn't fully capitalize, you can try again like a month later. If they don't capitalize then, they just don't want you.
Cool. Guess that was the question. Do you guys like it when girls ask them out?
No.
Yeah, so we kind of covered that. Okay, so this is probably one of my favorite questions that someone asked. So luckily all of these are G-rated. Like no one asked any like scandalous questions because
they should have.
I know they should have, but I would have felt really like
next
awkward.
time.
But yeah, you could ask whatever. We're open books. Okay, but birth from a guy's perspective.
That one is definitely a wide range. Like my brother, for example, is in healthcare. He loves all of that stuff. Like loves all that stuff. Like he would have taken a microscope if he could have, or magnifying glass and checked all that out.
Yeah.
Me, I had a really hard time with it before. During, I was like, this is actually really, really cool and I enjoyed it. But I'm not a blood and guts and innards type guy. So I had a hard time with the concept of it. But then in the moment, you're like, this is so freaking cool. This is like awesome. This is how it should be. This is beautiful. This is really cool. And I genuinely thought that. But I couldn't see somebody else's. Not that would ever even happen, but I would be so freaked out if it was not my kid. But there are some guys that are okay with it because they're okay with the blood and guts and all that stuff that comes with it. But is this what you're asking?
Yeah. That's what I'm asking. Just like from your perspective.
It's cool. It's really cool. And I'm if you know me, I'm so far away from like healthcare and like all that stuff that goes down in hospitals. I'm the furthest away. But it was really cool in the moment. So you'll be fine if you're nervous and you'll enjoy the whole process. It's stressful because of all the things that could happen. Yeah. But that whole day, that was like the best day of my life for sure.
Yeah, I will say, just because I know Mitch, and this is just him, other guys could be so different, but I knew he's squirmy, like, with that kind of stuff. So I genuinely was, not that, like, my expectations were low for you, but I just knew, like, the nurses were going to be the one rubbing his back, making sure he's okay. Like, I thought he was going to, like, get queasy and, like, do you need water? Because, like, seriously, it grosses him out that bad.
I did good.
But he did amazing. Like, he was in there, like, massaging my back, and he was, like,
fully present,
so present and like so supportive, and like didn't act queasy or like, even if he was faking it till he made it to like make sure that I was
I definitely couldn't watch every day.
Yeah, he wasn't
like I enjoyed it that much.
I think you were peeking, but you weren't like watching and like
I was upper bed for sure.
Yeah, like he was like above my shoulders and like he would peek here and there, but yeah, you did good though. You exceeded my expectations for sure. Okay, so do guys really prefer sons over daughters?
Here's the answer. Guys prefer the thought of having baby boys because of it's a match, sports, all that stuff. But deep down, guys love their baby girls.
Yeah, he's a girl dad.
That's for sure. Like I love my baby girl. She's, yeah. But the thought of a boy is definitely like, oh my gosh, that's so freaking exciting. I can't wait for a boy. But when you get the girl, it's like, this is the best.
Yeah. I know when we got pregnant, like we both wanted a boy so bad, huh? Like we were like, boy. And then when we like found out it was a girl, for me, I know a lot of people do, I didn't have like the gender shock. If anything, I was like so pumped because like I wanted a boy so bad, but then when I got that girl, I was like, wait, this is so cool. And now I can't like imagine having a boy right now. Like it's just like meant to be like my little best friend, my little girl. So, and I think it is cool because like she will be able to help me, like now that she's like the oldest, and maybe like babysit or like help around the house, like when we have the next baby.
Yeah, I'm glad
she'll be nurturing.
It's gonna be girl, boy.
That's what we're like. Again, we're happy with like, we're not pregnant by the way, but like we are happy with like whatever comes to us, right? Like healthy, whatever comes our way. But it would be awesome to have girl, boy, boy. For sure.
Yeah, I'm not stopping until we have 2 boys in a row.
Oh gosh.
So whenever that happens.
Yeah. But I think we're having all girls.
Yeah, that's most likely gonna happen.
Yeah. Just we think about it because we want a boy, just one boy so bad that we're gonna have all girls.
I want 2! 2 boys.
Okay. Do guys like deep conversations or lighthearted conversations?
It's very different, but guys would like the funny, more lighthearted conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Like guys love nothing more than laughing their butts off with their homies, you know, and being funny. Guys like that more. I think girls want more of the deep talks. That's why they have more of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you definitely enjoy. There's nothing. Well, you definitely enjoy a good deep talk, good deep conversation. But if it's not every day. I think that guys want that. Guys want to be entertained and laugh and have fun more.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, I guess we kind of answered this one earlier, but how do you know a guy's interested and not just flirting for fun?
Flirting for fun.
Like how do you know, like, oh wow, like he's
interested in dating
interested in dating me, like instead of just like flirting with me?
I think. Okay, this might hurt a couple of people's feelings, but I think girls, at times, they play naive a little bit too long. Mm-hmm. It's like, dude, we made out the first time we met and the second time. I still haven't taken you on a date. Like, don't think that it's going that direction.
Yeah.
Or don't even get your hopes up at all. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So then I think if you don't want that, just put your foot down and say, yeah, I don't do that.
So what actions show that they're interested?
If they take you on a date.
Okay, yeah.
If they're spending money on you, you're an investment. That's a weird thing to say. They're investing in you is probably the better way to say it. But yeah, if they're spending money on you multiple times too, because a lot of times they'll just spend money on you just to get that, you know, that hookup in. I never did that. But if they spend money on you multiple times, that means they're genuinely interested in trying to get to know you more. It still doesn't have to work out after 1 or 2 times. So if they're still continuously spending money on you, that's the guarantee that a guy's interested. At least he's trying to make it work.
Yeah. Cool. I know for me, I never kissed on the first date. I was always like, you're taking me on like 3 dates.
No, see, this is how I was though. I never kissed on the first date either. If it was a date, like I took them on a date, I wouldn't kiss them after.
Yeah.
But I definitely kissed the first time we hung out.
Yeah.
A lot of times, but yeah, I think you kiss them after the second or third date if they're going really well. They're definitely first meetup makeouts too.
Yeah. Guys, this guy didn't kiss me for like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say something else.
What were you?
No, it was not. It was the third date.
No, it wasn't. I remember the third, because like I'm like the second or third date girl. Then I'll give you like the green lights to like go ahead and kiss me. It was like the third day and I was like preparing for it. I was like, okay, yeah, like I'm giving green lights. Nothing. And then he asks to hang out again. Nothing. It was like 2 weeks. And at this point I'm like, does he even like me?
No, it was the third, maybe fourth, but third for sure.
No, it wasn't. We don't remember the same thing then.
Yeah, we don't. Maybe you're thinking of a different guy.
No, it was definitely you. Okay, so what do guys think about periods?
Nothing. We don't think about them ever. We don't. They're not on our mind at all. I definitely know guys don't like it when girls are on their periods because they act like someone we would never marry.
AKA.
Just kidding. Yeah, those 3 or 4 days they make you reconsider. Those will test your marriage for sure.
You're being so dramatic.
They'll put a strain. Look, you come away stronger. The next 3 weeks, though, your relationship's stronger because they put you through hell for 3 or 4 days.
He's so dramatic.
So, but yeah, about periods, guys don't Think about those. You guys don't want to think about that.
What about getting intimate on the period?
Nope. 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 Don't do it. I'm not doing it.
What about
Well, intimate, no. Sex? Intimate, though? Yeah, like, it's been a few days, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's rock and roll, but
Okay, what if...
not home base.
Would you feel comfortable helping Micah when she's older?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I want her to have confidence in like that's normal and okay, and she should be confident in that is normal, not that she's weird or should be embarrassed or anything, because
Totally.
it's normal. So
Yeah.
I for sure would. I think the mom, though, probably the first, few times it happens should be the one on the scene.
Right.
For sure, but
Yeah. But like if I was like out of town or something and like something, or whatever, would you be
Absolutely.
confident like if Micah came and like talked to you and was like, oh my gosh.
oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, well you did it. You passed. That was all the questions that people asked.
I like this game.
Yeah.
If it's a game. We should do,
Guys afraid to ask girls.
we could,
What were you thinking?
but we can go deeper here. We can go,
What are you talking about?
no, I'm just saying, like, these are pretty surfacey, elementary,
They are very
know?
surfacey.
So we can go second round.
Should we do a second round here in the future? And you guys can ask some juicy questions. Comment down below.
Let's go.
We can answer juicier ones. That's what Mitch says.
Ready?
Okay, well, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for those who asked some questions. We appreciate you. Give this video a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe to my channel. And because we have more coming up. See ya.